Oh, lordy, it's Jordy. It's time for my video. The reaction to the reaction. My name is Pearl. Welcome to Little Scary Stories. As promised, the lordy, it's Jordy video has arrived. So, I realize that there's a whole entire niche called reaction videos, which honestly I had no idea. I only started watching Jordy like a couple of weeks ago because he talks a lot about Eugenia. And I looked at his channel and I'm looking at Eugenia and amberlynn and Foodie Beauty. I'm like, is this dude insane? What's his obsession with too big and too small? Is he a freak? What is his deal? And then I started, watching the videos. I'm like, it's a reaction type of channel type of thing. And he has chosen the extremes to react about, which a lot of people use and a lot of people react on Eugenia and amberlynn and Foodie Beauty. And I researched into amberlynn, and let me tell you, girlfriend has got drama. I did a video about her. Go check it out. I think it's called Amberlynn versus Eugenia or something like that, but I did do a video on her and her content. Anyway, the way Jordy explains it, he does kind of make fun of her. He does get in some cheap shots. But overall, he makes the story sound interesting. He makes her content sound interesting. He definitely makes Eugenia's content sound interesting because, as I've said many times before, I believe Eugeniacooney's content is quite boring, except for her lives, which are very, very exciting and lively. And, the girl tries to definitely give a good show on the lives. Absolutely. But her content in general is boring. It's her walking around. It's her, walking around a flower shop or walking around a shop of some kind, going shopping, doing her makeup, and, of course, promoting Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And Jordy's commentary on Jeffree Star and Rich Lux and all them is hysterical. He does go a little easy on Eugenia. He doesn't make fun of her too much, but he does get in some cheap shots again. Of course, he's got a lot to say about Eugenia's mother, Deb. That is, to me, hysterical. Just his overall personality as far as reacting to videos that are boring, and he makes them more exciting. I think that's brilliant. He's one of my favorite reaction people. Okay, I've seen 3 reaction people, but out of the 3, he's my favorite. That counts. Anyway, I saw one reaction lady talk about amberlynn. I'm like, oh my God. And with no emotion. And she literally had over 100,000 followers. Why don't I have 100,000 followers? I got some emotion. I got your emotion right here. But he does make it seem interesting. And let me say this. He doesn't make too much fun of Eugenia. A lot of the reactor people do make fun of Eugenia and really just taking a lot of cheap shots. He basically tells what happens, and he does it in an entertaining way. He honestly made me go follow amberlynn because, like I said, girlfriend has drama. She broke up with her girlfriend, cried a lot. She's going on a weight loss journey. She cries some more, eats Cheetos, even though she's going on a weight loss journey. Her content is more dramatic, and I think that's interesting. I don't know. I find her interesting. She got famous on YouTube, I believe. I thought she was on like 600 Pound Life or something or one of those reality type shows, but I don't think she is. But if she is, somebody let me know. I don't know. Now, let's talk about Foodie Beauty, the other obsession of Jordy's. Jordy is definitely not as kind to Foodie Beauty, in my opinion, the videos that I saw. Now, granted, I didn't dive as deep into Foodie Beauty as I did amberlynn and Eugenia, but he's not as kind to her, and I don't know why. She seems like a lovely lady. But here's what I know of Foodie Beauty. She married some man, went to Kuwait, is now wearing this, I forgot what those things are, the thing is called that you wear around your head. I don't want to say the wrong name. I forgot the name of it, but she has to wear that. And from what I understand, she supports the husband financially. The videos that I saw, she developed diabetes, I believe, and she too is going on a weight loss journey. Whatever she's eating here does not look appetizing. It's some kind of burger thing. Does not look appetizing. But I think she's lovely. Like I don't know her deal. Like I said, I haven't seen too many videos of her. She's not somebody I will follow, or she's not somebody I'm interested in. I find her videos boring. I'm sorry, I do. But Jordy just makes him sound so appealing. He makes it sound like he's got something against the girl. Like, he I don't know. He just, to me, he's not as kind to Foodie as he is to amberlynn. He gives amberlynn a little bit of a leeway. I'm gonna post a little bit of a clip talking. I'm gonna post 3 clips. I'm gonna post a clip talking of him talking about This is why I only have 3 followers. This is why I only have 3 followers. Okay. I'm just ugh. Anyway, let me compose myself. I'm gonna post Eugenia, Foodie, and amberlynn and Jordy talking about the 3 very briefly. Because I find him fascinating. Like I said, I think he does funnies with the reactions, but I find these 3 boring. Except Eugenia. I'm obsessed with Eugenia. I'm just fascinated. And I think I could possibly become not obsessed, but I could possibly become fascinated with amberlynn's drama. I think there's a way that she does her video that just cries drama. I could possibly get fascinated. I don't think I'm going to watch her every day, but I'll definitely tune in now and then and see what she's up to. But I don't see what Jordy sees in all of these women other than they're one extreme to the other. But he makes it funny. He's fair. As fair as a reactor can be. Is that a good name to call somebody a reactor? What do you call these videos? A reactionary? I don't know. Anyway, he has 50,000 followers, so he's doing good, versus me with 2 followers. So already he's ahead of the game, but I don't do reaction videos, as you guys know. However, I do like listening to reaction videos, at least his. I'm trying to find some other ones, but like I said, the few that I've seen have bored me. I know there's some really good reactionary people out there, which I will find and I will gossip about. Anyway, let's watch Jordy at his best. My name is Pearl. This is Little Scary Stories. This is a brand new channel. If you have not followed me, please subscribe now. I'm going to go live at 500 followers, and we're going to read Eugeniacooney's book, and we're going to discuss, and we're going to talk about people behind their backs, because that's what I do here. Well, it's not really behind their backs. They could always check out my channel. I'll see you guys, and now the Jordy clips.
Clout, like their 5 seconds of fame or whatever, and then she gets burned. So this is a reoccurring thing in Eugenia's life. Anyone that Eugenia gets close to, or she can confide in or feel safe around, they end up turning on her. So she feels that she can't trust a lot of people. So the fact that Jeffrey has never burned her, let's just take Jeffrey, for example, her best friend for 15 years now. The fact that Jeffrey's never burned her or turned on her or anything, that really means a lot to her. Because anytime Eugenia's gotten close to someone, in her mind, as soon as they deviate a little bit, or as soon as they start to go against what she's trying to perpetuate on the internet, out, walk the plank.
A lot of people mods. I'm just kind of like, whatever.
It's literally not closing. What is happening? Look, I barely have anything in here. See, it's like less than a load. It just opened. Like, look, watch when I close it.
Okay, so maybe, lovely freeze frame, by the way, maybe we will be moving on to a stink arc, A stink arc. Well, it's like, I can't do laundry because the laundry in my unit is malfunctioning, and then they gave me another unit to go in, but the door won't close on the washer, so I just can't do laundry. So that's why I stink. It's not my fault. It's these dang Samsung washer and dryer's faults. That's why I smell. It's the dang chips and noodles fault, too. It's everybody else's fault.
I think I give up. Oh, okay. I think my only option is to use my washer in my apartment and then come and use the dryer because the dryer closes. Okay, so I just went to my apartment. I cleaned my clothes. And since they're wet, they're like a million freaking pounds heavier than they were. Dryer sheets.
This is a big day for her, you guys. I mean, think about this. She had to bring her laundry to the other unit, realize that it was not going to work in this unit, take it back to her apartment, wash them there, take the wet clothes, operative word, wet, take her wet clothes from her apartment back to the new unit to dry it, put it into new dry. I kind of am beginning to understand when amberlynn comes on here and she says that she is overwhelmed.
I just give up. I just give up. I panic. I listen to the urges, and I just don't.
So knowing that about yourself, knowing you're someone that is not capable of not succumbing to all of the voices in your head telling you just eat, you're now going to take a method of recovery that involves exercising self-discipline. You know the kind of person you are. What now makes you think that you're going to grow this willpower inside of yourself out of nowhere? I don't. This is pure delusion. People don't necessarily like admitting or coming to terms